The Massachusetts School Building Authority hosted an Elmwood School Public Forum. The scope of the study included examining potential repairs, renovation, and new construction on the existing or alternative sites for a sustainably designed school for grades 2, 3, and possibly 4.
In terms of the project process and timeline, up until this point, the biggest accomplishments that we have had as a school building committee are to hire on the professionals that are going to help us through this process. So Compass Project Management, our owner's project manager, and Perkins Eastman, our architecture firm, have both introduced themselves to you here. They were selected through a pretty rigorous RFP process in partnership with the MSBA, and we're really excited about what they bring to the process. Some of you might be aware, Compass Project Management was actually the owner's project manager on the last building project that resulted in the Marathon School. So they have some real strong knowledge, not just of the process, but also of the Hopkinton community and what in particular we're looking for.
One of the topics included building the school on the current site.
This diagram shows a test fit for the Elmwood Street site. The existing building is shown in red here. The new building element here represents the program. That rectangle is the public space. It's the cafeteria, gym, media center, administrative spaces, and adjacent to those are the classroom wings. This is not a design, it's a representation that meets the programmatic requirements from a daylighting orientation and scale perspective. We have avoided the northwestern part of the site and the gas line, and what this is showing us is how tight this site will become when we layer in the constraints in the program. It also shows from a phasing standpoint that this may prove to be a challenging site that will have a significant impact on the delivery of the educational program during the construction process. To develop the repair scope, we had over 10 different engineering and design trades visit the building over several weeks in the beginning of the school year. From those visits, we created a number of narratives, reports, and drawings. This is an example of the architectural scoping drawing where we laid out space by space the deficiencies and the work required to bring the building up to code and replace outdated systems. This is what's referred to as a code or a base repair option, and it's a requirement of the feasibility study process. It is basically all the work required to bring the building up to code without addressing any program deficiency.
Alternate possibilities for the site of the school were also presented.
So move into site selection. One of the requirements of a feasibility study is to leave no stone unturned when it comes to site selection. To that end, we zoomed back out and looked at the entire community, searching for any site that was 10 acres or more that we felt could potentially support a school. We put aside ownership at this level, and we just looked to create a list of potential parcels. This map and chart show the properties highlighted. The 3 highlighted are the town-owned properties, and the schools are also highlighted, and it shows the rest of the ones that we found. In order to reduce that number under consideration, we developed a preliminary screening criteria. We were able to further narrow down the potential sites. Many were removed due to environmental concerns, wetlands, rivers, streams, ponds, and the like. And we also removed some because they were inaccessible or difficult to access from a suitable public way.
You can view the full forum on our website, hcam.tv, or on the HCAM YouTube page.